Hi there, Save with Crypto here. Okay, so I did this video 3 days ago. This was about my last trade on ByBit, and it's basically because ByBit are closing down their operations in the UK. Now, if you've done your KYC with either a British ID document or your address in your proof of address for your KYC was British, then you will probably be identified as a United Kingdom user. Now, this happened to me even though when I did my KYC I was living in France, so I gave a French address, but I used a British passport because I am obviously British. So I received this email a few days ago, and I also know as well, by the way, as of tomorrow the 1st of October, you won't be able to create a new account. I don't know why you'd need to at this late stage, but you won't be able to as of tomorrow. So as of the 8th of October, it says here that you will not be able to make deposits, create new contracts, or increase existing positions for any products and services on ByBit. You will still be able to reduce or close your existing positions and withdraw your funds from our platform. Okay, so really you need to get out of all your trades in profit if you can before October the 8th, because you won't be able to do things like, add margin to the trade, or you won't be able to sort of average in a better entry. You won't be able to do that. You'll just have to be stuck with what you've got, and then, hope that the trade goes in your favour and you are then able to close down the trade. If you haven't done that by January the 8th, then any open positions you have on ByBit will be liquidated. That means the trade will be closed for you. So if you're in a loss, you're going to lose. Okay, now I did make this clear the other day in this video I made here. However, I did get a question from Phemex 7725 who was asking some advice about the Canadian ByBit. Now, I believe the Canadian ByBit closed down in a similar way back in, I think it was about May this year, May 2023. What this person said was, hello, Save. Please, I need advice from my son. He lives in Canada and traded on ByBit platforms, but he didn't know the ByBit was winding down, and now he can't withdraw his funds. Please, any advice, please. Now, what I replied, I don't live in Canada, I've never even been to Canada, so I don't know the exact details, but I did find something in a blog post that said ByBit said it would not accept account opening applications from Canadians starting on May the 31st. So I assume that's like the British October the 1st. Current users of the crypto exchange will have until July the 31st to make deposits and increase any of their existing positions. Okay, so that's the equivalent of up to October the 7th in the UK. It says before these services are phased out, and with other positions liquidated after September the 30th. Okay, so what I said was I would assume it's now just a matter of logging into your account and withdrawing the funds. And FVO, whatever his name is, replied saying, my son tried severally to draw his fund, but he is not allowed. Is it possible that ByBit will wind down without paying the existing clients? I asked if there were any reasons given for not being able to withdraw. And in the middle of the night, it occurred to me that what this person might be doing, or rather their son might be doing, is they might be going to the funding account here and say, for example, they want to sell, and they'd want to be selling their Bitcoin into, say, Canadian dollars. This, I believe, would be classed as a product or a service, which is what won't be available in the UK after January the 8th. Now, this, I believe, will be the equivalent of September the 30th was in Canada. So I think the only issue here is you don't want to be selling into fiat anyway. Well, I don't think so anyway. You want to withdraw your funds. So if you go here and say you've got some funds you want to withdraw, so say, for example, I want to withdraw that Bitcoin. You want to withdraw, not sell, and then add an address from a different exchange. If you're in the UK, I'm suggesting BitGet might be a good alternative at the moment, not financial advice. And they are still operating in the UK, and as far as I know, they have no intention to stop doing that. If you're in Canada, I don't know what your options are, but you could always get a ledger hardware device or even like a Coinbase account or whatever it is in Canada, and you could just transfer that money into another exchange, just going via the Bitcoin network or the USDT Ethereum network or whatever. So I think that might be a problem. I don't think it's the fact that they're just holding on to your money. I think it's something like you're trying to do something that they told you can't do after September the 30th. Okay. If there's anybody in Canada who was using ByBit, please leave a comment below just to try and help this person out. I'd be interested to know anyway, because whatever happened in Canada is probably going to happen exactly the same in the UK between tomorrow and January the 8th, 2024. But yeah, I hope that clears things up. As far as moving your money out of ByBit, if you're in the UK, I'd probably say the cheapest way to do things would be to get everything into one or two different currencies and then just transfer it all in one go to somewhere else, like BitGet. See, in my case, I've got, nothing much there. I've still got some USDT and some caps in my spot account, and in the derivatives account, I've still got some BTC, USDT, tiny amounts of everything else. But of course, what you can do here, you can get all the small amounts, convert all the small amounts into Mantle, which is MNT, which is actually the old BitDAO. The BIT was the ticker for that. That might be a reasonable option, just to sort of put all the dust all together, move it out. But literally, in my case, I'm talking, 50 cents at the most. Yeah, so I hope that helps. So it was just something that occurred to me in the middle of the night. I just thought, this person's trying to sell their crypto, put it back in their bank. That's what you can't do anymore. So you don't want to be doing that. You want to just be withdrawing to another wallet, either a hardware wallet or another exchange that works in your jurisdiction. Now, I did this video that I'm going to link to in a corner now the other day, asking people if they wanted me to do daily live streams of trading, maybe other stuff as well, and I've had so little response, honestly. Like, either nobody thinks it's a good idea, nobody thinks it's a bad idea, or no one cares. Probably no one cares, actually, but I care. So if you could go and watch that and then leave a comment and just tell me what you think, because that would be really handy as well. And, I do try and help people out, and I do try and find out things that maybe other people don't find it so easy to find out. So, I think I'm a useful resource. So I think a daily live stream would be a good thing. It's a chunk out of my time, but at the same time, gives me an opportunity to engage with my audience and just generally sort of feel a bit connected with the whole crypto scene. If you like the sound of that, give the video a like and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you get notifications set on all, leave a nice comment, and above all, tell your friends.
Steuersache.